This is the criteria for P4, and for the first part we need to correctly calculate the price of a specific rental. The rental in question will work out to £580.50. Here we can see the details entered: Volkswagen Golf, sat-nav and Bluetooth audio system, 8 days. Tick if you have an US student card. Calculate the cost, and it does so as it calculates the correct cost. Second part, records being stored in a MySQL database through phpMyAdmin. We can see that right here. The ability to view these records is through your JSwing application. Connection established. Get table. We can see that here. The criteria for P6 is to add an About button on your application that opens up a separate form to assist users and contains at least the following information: program version, developer, date of creation, and a description on how to use the program. And we can see it here. Shows all the information specified. The criteria for P2 is to demonstrate the following event-driven techniques in your application. We've got buttons here, we've got text boxes here, we've got labels here, we've got on-click event handlers here for all those buttons. There are variables here, and most things in this program which contains values would be counted as an object. For example, the function here for calculating, and selection statements demonstrated here, here, yep. For M2, the criteria is to justify and give reasons for the use of the following tools. I use selection statements to calculate the correct costs based on the user's selection, as it makes it a lot easier to do that. Also, I use variables as they are a convenient way to store values, and also make it so it's easy to only give the user the information they need. The GUI components were necessary, as most users wouldn't know how to work the program without the ease of use that GUI components provide. Also, comments were used in the code, as it made the code more readable for programmers, and thus is better for maintenance. The code is neatly structured using camel case and indentation, which makes it easier to read. There are triggers involved, as they are needed to activate event handlers so that the program can function with user input.